Guys, today we're doing a change out. I'm doing this with a young man I consider to be a friend. So ride along with me. Here we go. Here's the condenser we're doing. This is one I found a leak on, and I'll try to post a link to the video up here somewhere. I'm fixing to pump this down and cut it loose. Well, this thing didn't have any Freon in it, so even though I got it valved down, it did no good. There was nothing in it. And this is one where they had asked me if I would charge it up, and I told them no. It's a good thing I didn't. Come on. Oh, word. That contactor's really close to the... Got my new pad in place. I'm halfway thinking about taking this line set and putting my panel right here instead of over in that corner. Sure would make it a lot nicer. Okay, this thing would only fit through there sideways without having to pick it up. Alright, so this piping needs to go right here. I'm trying to think of the best way to do it. I'm planning on cutting right in here somewhere, curving down, over, and then curving in here. So down, over, and curving here. My initial cut's going to be like right here. but I don't think that's going to be my final cut. I've worked with lots of tubing cutters, and I have found out that these right here are really good at keeping a nice round cut and it stays on the pipe. These are my favorite tubing cutters. All right, that looks about 90 degrees. I'll do one more. All right. Because I am gonna have to use that again. Alright, so if I'm going down like this, I need to come over. I think I've cut my copper too short. Down like this. 3/4, 3/4. Yeah, I have cut it. Let me see. I have cut it too short. Let me see if I come back over here. I can just angle right into there with a coupling. All right, I got my I'm fixing to swage this. I think that's looking good. All right, let's turn my ringer off. That don't look terrible. All right, so that's one of them. And this one, I think I can bend around, cut it the right length and bend it around where I want it. This is what I got so far. I'm probably gonna need to strap that up here somewhere, or at least find some way to get it out of the way. But yeah, I'm gonna put my dryer right here, and then we're gonna put another angle piece right there. Well, I think it's time to break out the torches. All right, we got that going. Let's braze these two and this. And I'll be done out here. I got to go get him some supplies to hook up the top of that air handler. I stuck myself with that hot solder. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, I might have a drip on the bottom, but I feel better about it. All right, let's go get him what he needs to hook up that air handler. I was here. All right, we got 193.7 psi. Start testing tightness. Every time I start putting pressure like that on my gauges from 0, they sound like they're fixing to pop. Get us a vacuum started. We're gonna have this guy up and going in no time. Looks like we've held pretty well. We're fixing to do our vacuum. Shraders are out. I got everything ready. Let's start the vacuum. Got this open my ballast. We should start showing microns before too long. Alright, I took this black wire right here that goes on the bottom, I put it on the top. I've got my power wires that come all the way over here, my thermostat wires, everything's zip tied out of the way. So we're basically wired up. I'm down below 500 microns, 467, 66, so we're doing really good. He needs to, the fellow that's helping me out is working on the air handler while I'm doing this, and it's kind of hard for both of us to work in there. I got this cleaned up, everything's zip tied together. Let's see where we are on the microns. Looks like we're going to be below 400. $390, $385. Every time I turn it on, it has to drop to where it really is. I'm down to 350 microns. Might as well let it run while he's finishing up on the air handler. I'm down to 343. So let's watch it for a little while. That's 341. If that don't rise too much, and I don't suspect it will, we're going to cut this loose. After several minutes, we have just barely budged. So I'm fixing to cut this loose. First, I'm going to valve that off so I don't damage my micron gauge. What was leaking on that? Look at there. It's got no O-ring in it. I don't know if y'all can see that. I do have some O-rings for this. Huh. Contactors pulled in. Of course, I got the power disconnected. We need to hook up the drain and finish with the top of the air handler. That's pretty much done. We just need to insulate part of it, but we gotta configure this drain in a way where I can put in a filter, and I'm gonna have to go get him a filter. We have about a 20-25 foot line set. Look at that, I got low subcooling. There we go. 10 degrees superheat. About 85 degrees in there. Let's watch it for a little while. With it 85 degrees inside and my suction at 154, I'm reluctant to try to charge it until those temperatures start to come down, because if I look at it just right now, we got 0 subcooling and 16-17 degrees superheat, but that's changing as we move along. Well, that one, it was so hot inside and it was about 92 degrees outside. I did not add any Freon. I figured I'd come back later when the indoor temperatures are more like between 72 and 78 and check the charge. Right now I can't really adjust it accurately when it's over 85 degrees inside, so I'm gonna let it cool down and I'm gonna come back. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna try to leave a couple of after pictures of the air handler and the condenser. Thanks for watching. Tune in tomorrow because I'm doing an evaporator coil. I'll catch you then.